Huh.
Not much.
What's the time away been like, right? I mean, you were fighting every other weekend, and now you had to spend a little time on the sidelines. So what's it been like for you?
It kind of makes you reevaluate, like, maybe not reevaluate, but I feel like every time I've ever had something good happen in my life, there's been a major test afterwards, and this was the test. It was how much do you love the sport? Are you willing to just put in enough grit and all that stuff to just stay focused while you're injured, you know? And I was right back in the gym way before I probably should have been, but yeah, just kind of testing my limits of how much I actually love this sport and what I'm willing to do to get back to it, you know?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, did you need this much time to fully recover from everything, or was this? I'm sure you probably wanted to fight a while back anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely pushing the limits. I'm definitely. The doctor was like, he's like, "Are you sure you want to come back this early?" And then he's like, "Well, can you at least fight like number 7 or something, like not number 3 right off the bat?" And I'm like, "Nah, bro, like." You know what's that movie? The Vinny Pazienza. I'm like, you don't know how tough I am, doc. You know what I'm saying? Like it was one of those like, you don't know what kind of man I am. No, I'm just kidding. But it was like I don't know. I stayed focused the whole entire time. I did what I had to do, and I'm not the average person that's recovering in 6 months, especially when all I have to do is work on getting better at this. So I think it's perfect timing. It's a perfect matchup, and I'm happy that I could be right back in this position.
Nice. Sounds like you took the life lessons out of it. Were there any lessons you could take out of the fight itself, or is that just, I mean?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Maybe like 4 spinning back elbows in a row is too much is what I was kind of thinking. It's like, maybe I should just go for like less spinning back elbows, you know? But it was successful in the fight before, so I was just like, all right, I guess this is the new game plan.
Nice. Did it turn you into a Brandon Moreno fan? Like, I mean, after that fight, do you end up cheering for him as he's rising up to the top?
I was a Brandon Moreno fan long before me and him fought, or before he became champion, or all that stuff. Man, I think one of the more things that was like super cool is how motivating it was to watch him win. Man, it was super cool. It was super inspiring. You see him come through the ranks and all that stuff, and then to be a champion, and not only be that, but it's like what a good person to be our champion, you know, and what a good person it is in general to have that, and blessings like that happen to him in a sense. But it was also motivating in the sense of like, dang, I'm right there, you know, that could have been me, and all the above, you know, and it's just validation that I'm on the right path and I'm doing all the right things, you know.
And I would think further validation is exactly the matchup you got, right? So I mean, when they come to you with this matchup, does that like? That's almost like a compliment, right? You're still giving me the top of the division?
Yeah. It was like, so with the surgery and stuff, I was going to need the surgery no matter what. My shoulder was like, it fell out when I was like doing a hammer fist, you know? So like the surgery was going to happen no matter what, and my shoulder was messed up no matter what. But I think everything works out for a reason. It put the flyweight division on hold. I'm out for 7-8 months. In between that process, Brandon Moreno and Figgy have the greatest fight ever, holds up the division for another few months. They go fight, Brandon Moreno murks him, and then becomes this huge star in the process. And it just equals out like perfect timing for me to go out there, beat Pantoja, and then take Brandon Moreno shine, you know?
I like it. Talk about Pantoja as an opponent. I mean, is there anything that he does in particular that impresses you, anything that worries you? What do you think about him?
Everything he does worries me, man. He doesn't do anything lightly, you know. I don't think I've watched his fights over and over. I don't think I've seen a jab or anything to not murk you, you know. So his mentality and everything he does is built to finish somebody. And one, I respect that and I like that a lot about him. But that's what he brings to the table. He's engaged, his willingness to actually be in a fight, you know. And I think that's what he brings I think that's what he brings strong. And I also think that's going to be the ultimate downfall of him in my fight.
Nice. Last thing for me, I mean, we talked to Brandon just a couple weeks ago, and he's like, man, I don't really see a clear contender right now, but he mentioned a lot of names, you know. So are you thinking, hey, if I win this fight, I can put my hand in the air and say, man, it's me right there?
Yeah, this whole entire fight for me is all about making a statement on everything. It's just that I should have been the champion, I could have been the champion, and I'm going to go out there and be the champion by the end of this year. So this fight's not only about winning, it's just making all-around statements. Is that, one, I should have been the champion, I should be the co-main event at the very least of this fight, and then after this, I want to fight in front of a goddamn crowd because I put it all out there, man. I'm probably one of the tallest persons in this division, and I choose to brawl. You know, I choose to go out there and engage. I could pick people apart and run away the whole entire time, but that's not how I fight. I go out there and I go try to get finishes. I try to get 50K bonuses, and I try to go home as soon as possible.
Cool.
Thank you.